Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever gonna reach blue. Like, ever. What's going on, everyone? TallenV back here, and today we have gotten a lot of information, actually courtesy of Global. I know that the information was leaked via Team Dokkan over on Twitter, but that was done at like 2 a.m. my time, and I was about to pass out from my lack of sleep, and I was just like, yeah, I'll cover the video today, technically. I said tomorrow, but all that stuff. But yeah, thanks to Global with their maintenance, and I guess because you guys are also having the World Tournament just like we are currently right now. Hope you guys are having a good time with that on both versions of the game, by the way. I got stuck with a very unlucky local ranking. My guy that's at top of the first in the local ranking is also 50th in the global ranking. Still going strong. So that's fun to deal with. But anyway, I didn't really care. More just going for the simple one card via the points and everything like that, and just the free SSR tickets. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, we got a lot of information, like I said before, about the new Vegeta stuff and all the Vegeta cards that we're going to be getting and everything. So without further ado, let's get into all the information that we currently know, and just, again, we're going to kind of open up to the discussion halfway through the video, or maybe 3/4 of the way through the video, depending on how long this goes, but yeah, let's get straight into it. So first off, this is the one part I don't know 100% if Global is getting it, and the only reason I'm saying that is because of Global's maintenance and that when the game was down and everything like that, has allowed us to see the new units that are coming out. But funny enough, one of the units that are not, or two of the units that are not, are these two units right here. And it is a brand new SSR fake clone Vegeta, whatever he was called. I mean, it was from Dragon Ball Super, that little filler arc, essentially. You'd recognize him. So anyway, but we're getting a little card of that. A lot of people are speculating that he might be a baby leader for the artificial category, the one that the current LR baby is the main category for. So he could potentially be a baby leader for that. We're not really sure yet. We don't know what he does yet. And we thought that maybe when Global did its maintenance and we saw, oh, hey, look, we've got the transformation Vegeta, the new Super Vegeta and everything. But then we got, you know, we didn't see this. So it's like, oh, is Global not getting this? So we're not really sure what's going on. It could easily be rectified, though. It could simply just be another data download that we'll get, you know, very close to Monday Japan time, which will be Sunday for most of you guys. And then boom, Global gets it too. So who knows? It's really hard to say at this point. I'm just saying based on what we see currently right now, 2 days beforehand. Potentially, maybe Global doesn't get it just yet, but hey, I have a feeling you probably will. So anyway, so like I said before, we're gonna get farmable goopy clone Vegeta, whatever you want to call him, essentially. And we're also getting a farmable SSR Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Yeah, wow. So Gotenks finally gets a farmable Super Tank. I never thought I'd see the day. Can we just get a farmable Super Vegeta now for when we get like a new Super Vegeta or anything? But nonetheless, but yeah, so there's gonna be a little new story event. You know, again, there'll probably be like maybe 10 stages or maybe 6 or 7 at the most. Normal, Z-Hard, go through them, farm up the units. I'm assuming that there's going to be some category probably to take on this event, and it will give us, you know, increased drop rates and everything like that. But this story just literally talks about it from the show and everything, about how you can collect the cards, and that's about it. So there's no information on the actual event itself, what categories are going to be used or anything like that. So I'll cover all that stuff when we get, you know, missions and everything like that, and then I'll be like, okay, guys, by the way, do this, you'll get the missions done, and at the same time, you'll be able to farm these units. So that's pretty cool right there, okay? So now, without further ado, let's get on over to the Vegeta units and actually a couple of EZA Awakens as well. All right, so first we have the brand new Transformation Vegeta, and just like I stated at the very beginning of the video, this dude's not gonna be seeing blue, like, at all, unless you are absolutely trying to force it, basically. And honestly, in my opinion, that's not a fun way to play. But anyway, I know people play their own way, so I'm not gonna judge you if you do that way, but hey, let's get into what exactly he does. Up on the side of the screen, you'll be seeing videos courtesy of Mai over on Twitter, so make sure you go and give him a follow if you get the chance to. Link will be down in the description below. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. Funny enough, though, with the transformation button, you can't actually scroll through the rest of the transformations. It just simply goes back to the first one. So I get it. It's mostly just because most people only have one transformation, but I just found that kind of funny. So anyway, Vegeta here. Oh, dude, come on, we gotta make him completely rainbowed out, right? So anyway, so here we go. Pure Saiyans category, Ki +3, stats up 150%. Very good to pretty much the biggest category in the entire game. And then he's also a super class, Ki +3, stats up 100%. So basically, he's the transformation Goku with these Pure Saiyan category leader. So definitely better in terms of the leader skill. So that's pretty nice. And you can tell that this guy was definitely made at the same time as Goku and Frieza. I mean, background art and everything like that. I mean, come on. And this guy could not have been made at any other time. So, anyway, so his first super attack will be Big Bang attack. And then when he goes Super Vegeta, he does Final Flash. Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan God, he does a Super Saiyan 2, actually, I think it's an original super attack. Because it's reminiscent of when he attacked Kid Buu when Goku was trying to power up Super Saiyan 3 for like a minute or something like that. Good times. But I think it's an original super attack. I'm not 100% sure on that. His Super Saiyan God super attack is, I think it's kind of taking out the beginning kind of the STR one, but then mixing it a bit with just a basic combo attack. So it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like I said, you'll see it on the screen. And then obviously Blue is his big finisher. If you've seen that punch, it's very similar to how it is in Fighters if you get your level 5 off instead of your level 3. But yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look. And then notice stuff, he raises his defense because if you looked at his passive, which we're about to look at right now, he does not give, he doesn't get any more attack or defense besides just simply what he has. So attack and defense up 80%, plus an additional 6% attack per key sphere obtained. So any key sphere, which is really nice. And then transforms when the conditions are met, which are simply just coming back around the next turn. His links, I will admit, his links are actually really good. And what I mean by that is just how they don't change. So Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Super Saiyan, or Saiyan Pride, Golden Warrior, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. Now, I can't look at the links currently right now. I'm sure they probably are changed. The only thing that will probably change is he's probably going to get, like, God Key or something like that, or one of those God links or something like that. But he keeps Prepare for Battle. His main key link, constant, the entire time he transforms. Doesn't go to over in a flash, shocking speed, and just all over the place. No, he sticks right to what he needs to have. And I'm just like, thank you. That's what we needed right there. So anyway, so good key there. Now, if we hit the transform button, and then obviously he does the final flash for that. And now it's attack and defense up 90%. So that does jump up 10% from the 80%. And then it's an additional 7%. It's then a 7% attack increase per key sphere obtained, okay? And then when he jumps up to Super Saiyan 2, it'll be 8% for each key and then 100% attack. And it will continue to climb until he gets to Super Saiyan Blue, okay? Now, the thing with Super Saiyan Blue, though, is that he will change the entire field to green orbs. Or, okay, I have to kind of pause it here for a sec. When I say green orbs, that's what my eyes perceive them as. I know they are physical orbs, but the physical orbs in the game have always looked green to me, but I know to most people they are tech orbs, so I guess that's technically yellow for most of you guys. But nonetheless, he will turn the entire field to physical orbs, and then, yeah, that's a lot of orbs right there. So his attack is pretty crazy. If you've been paying attention to the super attacks on the side of the screen, you can see the attack stat that Mai is doing. Now, it doesn't matter I'm assuming Mai usually puts these guys at rainbow and then he shows off the super attacks, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's the amount, it's just the fact that you get that extra attack. And as you guys know, most of these events are pretty easy. And so I just don't see people going 9 turns at the minimum to get this guy up to Super Saiyan Blue. If his attack can go like that, like Goku and Frieza, right? Both Goku and Frieza would raise their attack and defense per super attack. Vegeta only does it defense and it's immense damage to the enemy, okay? So yeah, Goku and Frieza would raise their attack. But the fact that not only in his passive does Vegeta raise the attack every single time he comes around, just like Goku and Frieza generally did, he also increases the attack that he gains per spear. And that's going to be ridiculous. Get just one dupe into this guy. Heck, I even have no dupes. You're going to be wiping out most competitions these days unless they're STR units. Even then, though, I mean, your teams can still be pretty good. Pure Saiyans, right? Pure Saiyans is one of the most... It is the biggest category in the entire game. So even if you don't have, say, you know, the top LRs and everything like that, you can still build a pretty crazy team. And you're going to wipe the floor with pretty much every event. You really are. Unless you are taking this guy into maybe like the Harudagon stage and not using the flute item, because if you use the flute item, then you destroy that event. Or you go into the new Super Boost stage. That's about all I can really think. And that is still probably trying to not really attack him that much, right? Because on Super Boo, I'm pretty sure you can probably get up to maybe 8th turn. So probably get up to God, and then you're probably about to ready finish him off at his STR stage. So again, rotations always do vary sometimes on that. But nonetheless, I just don't see many people getting up to blue on this guy. In fact, I'm still going to stick by and say if you do, you are trying to get up there. So, and I think that's always been my biggest thing. And I know people, you know, you can have your own opinions if you like that way, play the game. That's totally fine. But I would like to be able to see the transformations that I was able to summon when I got the card, okay? I'm not saying you have to have it 2 turns because they're going to stick by these transformations for a long time. But allow average playthroughs to be able to see the transformation, okay? That's all I'm asking, right? If, you know, if it was something, if he, you know, that's one thing he doesn't have also. He doesn't have an active skill, which you can definitely tell this was made back then. So, but all I would say is, like, you know, cut out Super Vegeta. And heck, I'd even say cut out Super Saiyan 2. I do like the SA animation, but I'd still say cut it out. Just have Super Saiyan, God, then Blue. 5 turns. There you go. Right there. Perfect. It's still per turn. Most people are going to be able to see at least God, if not Blue. And, you know, obviously maybe you then have to, you know, change up the passive a little bit. But with that passive, you are never going to see it because you're just going to be screaming through most events like no tomorrow. You're going to be totally fine. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, guys, when it comes to that stuff, okay? Anyway, so let's go on to the Into Vegeta. These guys are basically best partners. They are basically best partners when it comes to how good this guy is. So, this new Super Vegeta Int, and that's another reason why I kind of said just take out the Super Vegeta from transformations because we've got this awesome guy right here. Int Super Vegeta, Int types, Ki +3, stats up 90%, just like, you know, the STR, God Vegeta, and God Goku, and all that stuff. Spirit Break Cannon greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy. Okay, pretty standard stuff. Okay, passive skill, attack and defense up 80%. Right, and then you get an additional attack and defense up by 120% the more HP you have, okay? So basically, put it this way. You've got full HP, you're starting off with 200% attack and defense. Just being there. There's no other things that you have to do. You just get that as long as your HP is high. If it's maybe like half, then you're probably going to get half of that 120, so 60. That's still 140% attack and defense. This dude is ridiculous. I want this guy. And the nice thing is that he's not a Dokkan Fest exclusive. He's going to be on pretty much every banner from now on. So that's going to be awesome. So, and then performs a critical hit when he's facing off against Android category. And not the biggest fan of that stuff. I know they like to shoehorn that stuff in, but you know what? I don't care. The fact that that passive in terms of the attack and defense that's broken. That's, okay, it's not broken, but you get the idea. It's pretty crazy. So the only time you're going to have to worry about your HP is in Super Battle Road. Any other events, this guy's basically a 200% attack and defense just being there. That's pretty crazy. So that's definitely something to do. So I hope I can pull him in the very, very limited stones I'm going to have. I'm going to have maybe 150, that's about it. So anyway, and then these 2 guys are actually in Extreme Z Awakening. And again, I know this was covered when everyone did the leaks about 12 hours ago or something like that. But basically, Trunks is becoming a better support unit. I'm going off of the tweet here that I found, and I know these have changed just slightly a little bit. But the EZA for the Trunks, basically, he gives now Ki +2, attack and defense up 30% to all allies. And then if you are on a Vegeta lineage category and you have 2 or more on that team from the Vegeta lineage category, then Trunks himself gets an attack and defense boost of 70%. So that's pretty cool right there. And then you have the Vegeta Tech, who, again, I showed right here. Yeah, that Vegeta Tech right there. He's been okay for a while. But anyway, he now becomes Ki +2, attack and defense up 90% for himself, and then attack and defense up 30% for allies with there are 2 or more allies in the Vegeta lineage family. So throw him onto the Vegeta team, basically. He's going to provide attack and defense up 30%, just like the Trunks is with that. No, he only gives attack and defense up. So that is definitely something right there. I know some people were debating about bringing him over like your Evolution Blue Vegeta. I guess it all just depends on what cards you have and maybe what the dupes are and everything like that. But I don't know. I mean, Pure Saiyans category already has a ton of extra support units on there, so I don't even know if you'd really need this guy. There are definitely a lot more better support units, so I don't know. But anyway, nonetheless, a lot of stuff Vegeta. Vegeta's coming up big, guys, and it looks really fun. So cannot wait for this stuff to hit. Again, it's supposed to hit on Monday, Japan time, which is the 18th, because that is Sunday. I don't know exactly what time that means it's going to hit for global. I don't know if they're going to do the banners early in Monday morning. Probably more likely it's going to be in the afternoon around 5 p.m. Japan time, but I could be wrong. I'm not really sure. So we'll have to wait and see. But nonetheless, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. What are you most excited for? Are you excited for the Transformation Vegeta, the Super Vegeta? Let me know your thoughts down below on the essays and all that fun stuff. So anyway, guys, that's me for the video, though. Let me know your thoughts down below as always. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.